And Copper Life by Tommie Copper is here as our best buy of the day. With many, many thousands sold, we're going to talk tonight about pain relief. We're going to talk about temporary improvement of circulation, support. We're going to talk about aches and pains and soreness that many of us experience every single day. There is a product that has been designed from the ground up to help alleviate some of that temporary relief from all of those aches and pains. It's our amazing Copper Life socks. I want to quickly take you through what you can order because we are now down to the wire in a few of the choices. Tonight when you order, it's for him or it's for her. We have a choice of basically your over-the-calf sock, or there's the ankle sock, and we've got basic colors or multi-colors to choose from, also sizes, small, medium, and large. So again, here's the over-the-calf sock and here's the ankle sock. Most people have been buying two. They've been buying a set of these and a set of these. For him or for her, we have those choices available. I want to quickly tell you about the pricing because this shocked me. I wrote it down specifically. In the market today, for one pair of the over-the-calf, you'd spend $39.50 for one pair. For our today's special, we're doing a 4-pack for $34. So you get 4 for less than the price of one. Now that's a deal. For the ankle sock, which is this one, in the marketplace it's one for $24.50. We're gonna do a 4-pack for $32, which is fabulous. Stock up today. It's the only scheduled today's special of 2020. Again, here's how to order women's or men's, ankle or over the calf, basic or multicolor, small, medium, and large. We have some guidance on the actual sizing that we'll get to in a little bit. And of course, our wonderful guys and girls at our call center will be able to guide you through as well. I want to dig into this. My good friend, Copper Life representative, the lovely Laura Baker is here. Laura, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I love these.
I love them too. I'm so glad that you're feeling the difference immediately.
In my step.
I know, right? I've been saying that all day. It is energizing. Everybody, I have been awake with the exception of 1.5 hours since 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, okay? And thanks to Copper Life, I can tell you I still feel energy coming through my body. And the reason why is because these are not your average sock. So these are socks that, yes, they have a patented technology. Yes, they are a compression sock.
Yes.
But do you know that they are actually pain relieving socks? They are helping to relieve the aches and pains and soreness. They're helping in the recovery of your muscles if you're already painful. And by the way, if you're not there yet, but you want to go for a walk, you want to do more, they help give you that better life because they put that pep back in your step, as you just mentioned.
But there's so much to get to here because like what Copper Life have done with Tommie Copper, and Tommie Copper is the #1 brand across America right now for good reason. Compression socks can be truly a pain. They're a pain to put on. I know this because my mom, whenever she travels over from England, she always wears her compression socks, right? And Laura's gonna put hers on so you can see it live. But they're a nuisance. They're awkward to put on, and for many folks, the compression socks that are very much medical grade, they feel like they're cutting off too much, right, Laura?
They really do. I mean, so what happens with a lot of compression socks is because they don't have the 4D stretch that we have inside that sock, they can hit in the wrong places. So if they don't hit all the way up underneath your knee, what's happening? This band could be digging in. The other thing that a lot of compression socks are really, really hard to do is this. You could never put on a normal pair of compression socks. Definitely not the medical grade. And so many of the other compression socks that are out there on the market, you could never just do this with. I mean, look at this. I literally just pulled them right up like a normal pair of socks, yet we have that medium, comfortable grade compression built into the sock. Did you see how easy that was? The reason we did this is because Tommie actually was in a terrible water skiing accident years and years ago, and he went to the hospital. When he got home from the hospital, he was supposed to put on these medical grade compression socks because the doctor said, I need you to put these on to help you increase your circulation, because that's what compression socks are all about, right? You can't put the socks on. He couldn't do it by himself. He needed help. He couldn't take the socks off because he needed help. And when he was wearing them, they were so uncomfortable. Well, you're not gonna get the benefits of compression if you're not even going to be able to put on the sock. So while you're having them on, he decided that he wanted to create something that was easy to take on, easy to take off, that you would wear, because when you're wearing it, that's when you're providing that localized improvement in circulation, because it may be temporary, but it's only temporary because you have to put the socks on.
These are the socks you wear every day. These aren't just for a moment in time. They're your everyday socks, which is why most people today have been buying one of each. It might be the winter time, you might be having your big boots on. You obviously get the over-the-calf version, brilliant. And then when you get to the summertime, certainly you're gonna go for the ankle version. But depending on the types of shoes that you're wearing, it's good to have both options. The pricing, I think, is very much a part of the reason why it's on fire, because it's such a great deal compared to the market. These are Copper Life by Tommie Copper. Do not accept imitations, folks. So let me tell you, the men's versions are now nearly completely sold out across the board, across the board. Our ladies' versions are the #1 sellers, and they are going quick. The health benefits that we will talk about and really kind of take a deep dive into them are there, and we all know them. We know that compression technology is important for our overall health. Gravity is doing a number on us, and what compression socks really help to do is give you that temporary improvement in circulation, get that blood flowing, helping to support those aches and pains, the soreness that might be through age-related, or it might be through things that have accumulated over time. But socks like this are gonna be your daily go-to at a phenomenal price. And Laura, here's the thing that I found very disappointing. There are a lot of companies out there offering somewhat similar products, but quite frankly, at a completely different standard.
They really are. So there's a reason that why we are patented, okay? So we have a patented copper technology built into each and every one of our products. It's in our socks, it's in the compression shirt that I'm wearing, it's in the compression leggings that I'm wearing, it's in the knee brace that you're gonna see coming up, okay? With that means that it's called Copper's Energy. It's copper and zinc, and it's literally infused into the fibers of our sock. Other companies will call themselves copper socks, but what do is they actually spray copper on top.
Right.
When you spray that copper on top, after a couple of washes, it's gone.
Right.
It literally washes out. With ours, wash after wash after wash after wash, you can stay confident that you're still gonna get those health benefits that are associated with it, because you're going to get that anti-odor technology. It's gonna help to fight that bacteria, which is really a great thing to have in socks.
Well, it's that #1 area, right? If ever we're gonna have that anti-odor technology, let's get it in the socks.
Let's just go right to it.
No excuses. If you would like the over-the-calf version, we are now over 80% sold out. Over the calf is 80% sold out. We have our basic colors or our multi-colors, and that is now just in the ladies, because the men's have now gone for the basics. So look, guys, if you want to try them out, we'd love to at least get them into your home for 30 days so you can experience them. It's that sweet spot of compression that helps to deliver the benefits that we need. It might be swelling, it might be that kind of heavy leg feeling, it might just be sore, tired, aching muscles at the end of the day. I mean, a lot of us, most of us, struggle along with some type of ache or pain. And I said at the top of this show that this hour is really dedicated to health and wellness. This first hour of Adam's Open House with our CPAP machine with Mr. Bob Sacosta, Dr. Ho is coming up in about 15 minutes. But it starts here. This is a very inexpensive way to do such good for your legs and for your feet. Whatever you do, though, remember to get one of each, because after tonight, we're not honoring this price. And just to give you an idea, the reason we've sold 23,000 or 22,000 is because just one pair of the over-the-calf is just shy of $40 in the store. So, Laura, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I keep looking down thinking I'm making a mistake. One pair of these is $39.50 in the store.
Absolutely.
We're doing a 4-pack.
I know.
For $34. So you're getting 4 for less than the price of 1, which is not a good deal. It's one of those insane deals. It's nuts. And the ankle socks, I mean, folks, you're getting 4 pairs for a wonderful price of just $32. You can't beat that. You might be active. Quite frankly, you might not be active. These are socks that we should all be having and wearing as our go-to pair.
These are your everyday socks.
The everyday
for sure.
sock.
These are an everyday sock. As you start to wear them, as you put them on, you're going to realize that they are going to replace every other everyday sock that you currently in your wardrobe think is an everyday. Because there's no reason why you shouldn't be wearing something that's going to help make you feel better, right? So whether it's the ankle or it's the over-the-calf sock, you are going to be getting the compression relief from both of them. Of course, they're wicking away that moisture to keep you dry and comfortable. We're doing that too. We have the patent that's built into this. We have the 4D stretch, so whether you have wide feet or normal feet, you can feel safe that these are going to feel good on you. But on top of that, I want you to see what I did with the ankle sock here. This ankle sock, do you see this little arrow right there? And then it goes all the way around. Well, what's this backside? That's normally your arch. And so you're getting the support of your arch. So whether you have low arches, high arches, normal arches, they all need more support when they're in your shoes. You're getting compression throughout the entire sock, but it's a medium grade compression, so you feel it, but you can still move. It's a nice, warm, gentle hug. You have Achilles support built inside of here, and it's going to stay put as well.
This structure that you're seeing is intentional in every respect. The lines, the demarcation, the slight ribbing, this is all there to support your foot in all the areas that it needs it. I mean, I've got mine on today. I've been wearing them for the past couple of weeks because I was lucky enough to get a set of these, a couple pairs of these, to try them out. And I always enjoy doing that because it allows me to speak about it, certainly in a much more able way, because now I worn them and experienced them. Things that I noticed. Extremely comfortable in terms of no seams that are too aggressive, as it were, on the inside. It's nice and clean and smooth, comfortable to wear. The quality of these socks is second to none. I mean, we talk about the four-way stretch, certainly. The material used, the fabrication, the way it's been designed is absolutely top end. You know, you can find copper style socks, different socks in the market, and you can get them for all different price points. They're not delivered in a way or at these types of standards. So I'm excited there. We're not talking good, better, we're talking best in every respect. We have over 800 people calling in. The over-the-calf is nearly gone. I want to stress, I don't have any back orders or extended delivery. If you want the over-the-calf, which normally costs $39.50 for one pair, we're doing 4 pairs for $34. Call right now. They are letting me know in my ear, and I'll relay the information to you, Laura, at the same time. You will be going home early. Our 11 p.m. presentation, they're cutting down the time.
Oh my goodness,
because we're selling a little bit more than anticipated. So we have our over-the-calf, we have our ankle as well, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it makes sense to have both for different occasions.
I absolutely think it makes sense to have both for different occasions. So most of us become aware of compression socks because a doctor may have said to you, like he said to me, you need to wear compression socks. I was having a lot of heavy weight in my legs. I was having a lot of swelling in my legs. I went to doctor after doctor to try and figure out what was wrong. And honestly, they said it's your genetics. You're fine. But next time you get on a plane, and every time you get on a plane, you need to put these compression socks on prior to boarding the plane. So I bought a ton of compression socks because a lot of them don't have that 4D stretch. So they're not comfortable. If they're not comfortable, again, you are not going to wear them. So for the men and the women in your life, wearing these is amazing to help give you that temporary localized circulation and the blood flow that we're looking for. And you're getting that in the sock with the compression. But let's face it, I am not going to wear these with my yoga pants. I am not going to wear these to the grocery store with shorts. I am not going to wear these to the theme park with my niece and nephew. And I bet that you're not going to either, most likely, unless you really, really, really have to. But you know what I will wear? I will wear the ankle compression sock. I will wear the shorter compression sock with my tennis shoe. And not only do I wear it to that theme park, not only do I wear it to the grocery store, I wear it every day. I wear it around my house because this now gives you that compression, that technology, the relief of the aches and the pains and the recovery time of your muscles, and it makes it easy to do it thanks to science.
You have to get a pair of the ankle ones, but without any question, because they're just gonna be your go-to. They're the right length, they're the right size, the right height, the way it just goes above the ankle. You'll love it. I wanna, producer Erin, do we have that graphic? Yeah, there it is, perfect. There's the sizing. So look to the side of your screen and you'll see the sizing. We have a small, a medium and a large in either men's or ladies.
And you order by shoe size.
And you order by shoe size. So it makes it really easy to do it. Whenever you place your order tonight, and you can call us by all means, it's men's or ladies. It's gonna be, do you want the basic colors or the multicolors? Okay, so the multicolors are like your pastels, the basic colors are your blacks and your grays, your whites, the obvious. And of course, you've got your different sizing that's there. You know, we really tried to make this as easy peasy as possible, and I really think we did. The nice thing is though, Laura, a lot of folks want a pair of the basic and a pair of the multicolor. Again, different occasions.
They do, and sometimes you want the over the calf, and sometimes you want the ankle. We had a caller earlier who called, and a lady actually who on HSN's Facebook Live said she bought a pair for herself, a set of 4 for herself of both the over the calf and the ankle, and then she bought a set of the over the calf for her husband and her son because they're going to split the pair between them and the family, which is really, really smart, right? Because her husband works and he's on his feet all day, and he's in the construction business, right? And so because he's in that business, you know, listen, he's putting a lot of pressure on his body, and the foundation of our home is, of course, our feet. So you've got to take care of those. And if you're coming home and you're realizing that you're having swelling, you're having heaviness, your feet just hurt, you cannot wait to take your shoes off. At the end of the day, you don't have to live that way. We're sort of mentally trained that this is the way it is, that pain is a part of life. But just like you might have a grandchild who's on the other side of the country from you, and you're now, or maybe across the world from you, right? Across the globe, across the pond, as we might say here. What happened? What do you do now with your mom and your kids?
Are you kidding me?
You're videoing.
Of course,
right?
It's the video.
It's the video, it's technology. Would you have imagined doing that 10 years ago?
No.
Probably not. Would you have imagined 10 years ago, or maybe even 10 months ago, that we could give you a sock that is actually going to help to relieve the pain in your feet? We can, because Tommie Copper, and thanks now to Copper Life, which is an exclusive formulation of Tommie Copper here at HSN, we have brought that to you. We are a pain management company, and we have studied this. It's our 10-year anniversary, and we have studied this thoroughly.
The #1 company across America is Tommie Copper. This is them, folks. This is them. And I'm really, really empowered by what Laura just said, and I think it's something that we all need to look at. We can talk all day long, as we should, about swelling, about gravity doing a number on our veins, about circulation, about heaviness, about age-related changes. We can talk about the aches and the pains and the soreness that we experience in our feet and legs. But let's kind of turn this on its head. These socks are your everyday socks. These are your socks. These are not regular socks, they're better than regular socks. So if you're gonna put anything on your feet, put these on your feet, because they're as comfortable as regular socks, but they're doing more for you than regular socks. So that's why you gotta try it. Okay, they just told me 23,000 sold. I'm most concerned about this here. The over the calf is now down to the wire. I have no extended delivery options available. One pair of these is $39 and change in the stores. We're doing 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pairs. 4 pairs for $34. So the math is nuts. Because these are selling out by themselves, I would like to just, can I grab you for just a second?
Absolutely,
Laura,
yes.
These are available for 350 customers. We were hoping to do a presentation tonight, but that got nixed as well. Laura, oh geez, there's only a few, but for somebody that's maybe looking to recover or sports injuries or